Now we will proceed and talk about the brief history of the next country, which is Cambodia. The golden age of Cambodia was between the 9th and 14th century, during the Angkor period. And during that period, it was a powerful and prosperous empire that flourished and dominated almost all of the inland Southeast Asia. Many temples of this period, like Bayon and Angkor Wat, still remain today, scattered throughout the Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, as a reminder of grandeur of Khmer art and culture. The Cambodia once have a protectorate and it was established in 1863 when a Cambodian king Norodom requested it to establish the French protectorate over his country. Pol Pot. Pol Pot was a political leader whose communist Khmer Rouge government led Cambodia from 1975 to 1979. Pol Pot transformed Cambodia into a one-party state called Democratic Cambodia. During the time, an estimated 1.5 to 2 million Cambodians died of starvation, execution, disease, and overwork. Vietnamese conflict. Vietnam launched an invasion of Cambodia in late December 1978 to remove Pol Pot. As what I said earlier, 2 million Cambodians had died at the hand of this Khmer Rouge regime, and Pol Pot's troops had conducted bloody cross-border raids into Vietnam, Cambodia's historic enemy, massacring civilians and torching village. These days, Vietnam and Cambodia find themselves more closely attached through economic relations. Bilateral economic ties between the countries have been expanding dramatically in the last few years, and Vietnam is now Cambodia's fourth largest trading partner. In 1993, the first democratic election happened in Cambodia under the supervision of the UN. In the present day, Cambodia has been shaped by the adverse events of modern Cambodian history. In recent years, reconstruction efforts have progressed, and Cambodia is today a multi-party liberal democracy in the framework of constitutional monarchy. And that is the brief history of the country, Cambodia.
A pleasant day, everyone. I am Ralph Lanaban, and I know we've come so far exploring the music of Asia. And now, let's continue to discover more about Cambodia and their realm of music. This time, I will be discussing the characteristics of the music of Cambodia. Let's begin with the melody. The music you heard a while ago is one of the Cambodia's Khmer music. Furthermore, the music of Khmer boxing is called Vung Fleng Pradal or Vung Fleng Klang Klek. The music uses an oboe, drums, and cymbals or chin. The music comes into two parts. The first part uses a spirit to help the boxers concentrate their minds and have confidence. The first part of the music is played slowly and a rubato style. The music accelerates with the progression of the round. It stops at the end of the round or when someone is knocked out. When the fight is exciting, the audience claps in rhythm with a bit of the sampo. We are now heading to rhythm. Rhythm in Khmer music are founded on the same fundamental principles. Melody is regulated by cyclic patterns realized on both the drum or drums and the small cymbals or ching. Let's now proceed to texture. Khmer music consists of polyphonic stratification and is based predominantly on the pentatonic or five-tone scale. It is built linearly, devoid of harmony in the Western sense. Musicians in a music ensemble have a collective melody in mind that no single musician actually plays. Rather, melody provides a kind of a roadmap that directs the musician to a common destination and serves as a guideline around which musical embellishment or ornamentation takes place. It's up to the drummer to regulate the pace of the insect. For the dynamics, Khmer music is often decided into three categories: the pinpit for ceremonial music, flenkar for wedding ceremony, and another form of traditional music was Mahori music, which was for the entertainment music of the courts of Cambodia, Siam, and Laos. While the pinpit music was religious, the Mahori music was made for noblemen, focusing on themes and moods to delight their souls. This music favors soft instruments, including gloy flute, krapu, troche, trosur, stringed instruments, roniat x xylophone, roniat thong metallophone, skoromonia, drums, and ching finger cymbals. It's important to note that the term Mahori has connection with Thai music and instrumentation is closely related, but the songs are not. Tone and timbre. In contrast to genres performed explicitly for sacred and ritual functions, scholars of Khmer music categorize Mahori as entertainment music. Mahori is considered to be mundane. Common people enjoy it, and the songs depict various aspects of daily life in Cambodia, such as working in the fields and separating from a lover. Mahori is performed with singers, usually one female and one male, and several instrumentalists who play a range of instruments of timbre. Thank you so much for accompanying me in exploring the music of Cambodia. Once again, I am Ralph Lanaban. Sao Marcon, Hai Min Tangayla.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Michael Clint G. Lagidao, and on this video I will briefly discuss about the Cambodia's function of their music and their instruments. Shall we start? Functions of their music. The culture of Cambodia is greatly influenced by traditional Cambodian music. Royal occasions, weddings, and festivals are common occasions when these instruments and music are being employed. The musicians would dress in traditional Cambodian garb for weddings and royal occasions. There is no conductor in traditional Cambodian music, much like the Chinese, because musicians typically learn and memorize how to play the instruments orally. The Cambodian people have a sense of identity because of their music and their instruments. Different genres of music are employed on various activities in the Cambodian villages. Car music is played at wedding celebrations. Arak music is played during rituals and when communicating with the spirits. Ayay repartee singing is used for entertainment purposes, and Yaik and Basak are utilized for theater and stage performances. Instruments. The musical instruments utilized in Cambodia's traditional and classical music are known as Cambodian traditional instruments. Both the Khmer majority and the country's ethnic minorities employ a variety of these wind, string, and percussion instruments. Buffalo horns, pipes, flutes, oboes, fiddles, zithers, lutes, xylophones, gongs, cymbals, and drums are just a few of the instruments used in Cambodian traditional music. Vocals are frequently a crucial component. Vocalists are traditionally female and musicians are traditionally male. That's all. Once again, I am Michael Clint Lagitao. Thank you for listening.